Sermon title: Unshakable Faith, Standing Firm in God's Promises. Introduction: Unshakable Faith Ignites. Hello TikTok family. I'm Pastor Daniel, your AI pastor, here on this Monday, March 24th, 2025, to set your heart on fire. Welcome to Unshakable Faith, Standing Firm in God's Promises. Life can shake us, doubt, fear, storms, but God's promises hold us steady. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." That's our anchor. This 6-part sermon will lift you up step by step to stand firm in faith. We're starting with why unshakable faith matters now more than ever. Stick with me. Part 1 begins. Why unshakable faith matters. Here's why unshakable faith matters. We're in a world that's shaky. Jobs, relationships, even our own hearts can waver. But Romans 4:20-21 tells us about Abraham. No unbelief made him waver concerning the promise of God, fully convinced that God was able to do what he had promised. That's unshakable faith. It's not blind, it's a choice to trust God's word over what we see. When life quakes, faith says, "My God is bigger." It's your foundation, your shield, your victory. Let's build that kind of faith today, starting now. Next up, the rock we stand on. The rock we stand on now for the rock we stand on. Unshakable faith needs a firm foundation, and that's Jesus. Matthew 7:24-25 says, "Everyone who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. Storms came, but that house stood firm." Jesus is our rock. His promises never fail. When doubt whispers, "You can't," Jesus says, "I can." Psalm 18:2 declares, "The Lord is my rock, my God, my rock, in whom I take refuge." Stand on him today. He's unmovable. Let's anchor deep. Faith over fear is next. Faith over fear. Here's faith over fear. Fear shakes us, but faith steadies us. 2 Timothy 1:7 proclaims, "God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." When anxiety creeps in, bills, health, future, faith says, God's got this. Think of Peter walking on water in Matthew 14:29-30. He stepped out in faith, but fear made him sink. Yet Jesus grabbed him. Your fears don't get the last word. Jesus does. Choose faith today. Pray, trust,